You're listening to RIA Radio, the nationally trusted name in real estate investing. We dig deep to discover investors' why in real estate. If you want to skip all the BS and get in investors' heads, you're in the right spot. Be one of the thousands to check out RIARadio.com. Welcome to RIA Radio. This is the Real Estate Rundown with Owen Dashner
and Aiden Bear. I'm always not ready for that.
After all these years.
And who else, Aiden? There's one other person in the room here.
And Ted Kash.
It's me.
Nailed it.
Yes.
Nailed it. Hey, one take,
First try.
people.
Okay, so guys, if you're listening to this, we're calling this episode 299, which is officially the last episode of the Real Estate Rundown and
Jory, cue the sentimental music here.
and RIA Radio.
And RIA Radio, yeah. It's been a good run. It's coming to an end.
Yeah, there'll be a lot more details released this Wednesday of what to expect with the new episode, and so we'll leave it there. The new season of RIA Radio, and hey, pay attention to Wednesday's episode and get all the details. But today you're going to get the real estate rundown, and you're also going to get the interview with Mike Bjork.
You're welcome.
So, hey, we'll talk more about Mike Bjork at the end of this, but Owen. It's a sad day. This is 299 episodes, man.
End of an era.
Oh,
Blood,
man.
sweat, and tears. Aiden, virtual fist bump. Okay. Bring it in.
Here we go. Oh, man. Okay, well, to start this off, I have a grinds my gears section.
Okay. Well, let's hear. What really grinds your gears
Oh,
this
my
week?
gosh. I get this letter from the county today.
He brought it. So hold it up. Hold it up for the camera.
On my one rental property I still own, which the property is
One of one.
Yes. So next to it, there's a city-owned apartment building. That's a Section 8 building. They built their own retaining walls.
Okay.
On top of that, last year they decided to rip out all the pine trees that protect the area.
Okay.
And then the water flow changed. Well, because of that, their retaining wall is caving in because it's like an ocean going through the damn thing.
The root system died when they cut
Yep.
the trees down, and now it becomes a channel for water, and now it creates pressure, hydrostatic pressure on the wall, so it's now caving.
And these huge retaining blocks have fallen down. It isn't even on my property line. It's in front of their apartment complex.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fence line is like here, a couple feet over is their retaining wall that is falling in. I get a letter from them that I'm in violation of the municipal code and that I'm facing a fine of $125, or I have to pay an inspection for them to come out and look at the wall for $125, and that I am in violation of edge of property above sidewalk northeast damage retaining wall. And that I need to get this taken care of.
When did you get this letter?
Yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm like, are you guys flipping kidding me? I didn't build the wall. It's not on my property.
So there's a seal of the City of Omaha seal at the top of the paper. So what was your feeling when you got that letter in the mail?
I was like, what is this?
It's not generally good. They're not like, hey, good news. We made an error. Now here's a check. It's always like something bad is going to happen in your life very soon.
The crazy part is the city was just there taking pictures of it. And I was like, oh, yeah, this has been happening. Super glad you guys are taking care of this because it's been looking like this for a year now. And the guy's like, yeah, we're taking these pictures for the engineers. So the guy that came out was obviously like checking it out for them to repair it.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I get this letter. I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to call him and just explain my case and then have somebody meet me out there.
Are you going to be like, pull up the picture? Do you see where your property line is? Do you see where mine is?
Do you see the fence that you put up? They put a fence up. It's past that. They put the fence up.
I would be, oh man.
I don't understand it at all. And this property is already like my nemesis. It's just like
your last one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, my property is great. It's that building that's next door. There's police or fire trucks or ambulances there every single day.
Are you going to sell that one, or are you going to?
No,
you're going to be stubborn and hang on to it.
No, I bought this in 2008.
Oh, this is your okay. Yeah. And this is the Little Bow property. Yeah.
And I promised my grandmother to always stay in the family.
Yep.
So, and the reason it's an Airbnb is I have the most control of how it looks.
Mhm.
So that's where this is all coming from. So that's what grinds my
Makes
gears.
sense. Makes sense. Oh man, dude. Anytime I get a letter, City of Omaha, Douglas County, like whatever county or city it is, I'm just like, this is not going to be good.
Yeah.
But oh man, I'd be hot after that. Hey, I have a question for you. This is very random.
Yeah.
But I thought it'd be fun for us to do, since we are entering a new season of the pod here, I thought it would be fun to alternate reality this and say, okay, what if one of us or both of us started a new podcast and it was a completely different topic?
Okay.
And we were going to go deep on whatever that is. So obviously real estate investing, that's been our jam for the last 4 years, right?
Yeah.
300 episodes, 299. What would be your top 5 topics
Besides real estate
investing
Okay.
that you could go deep on with little problem?
Okay.
But to put a twist on this, I thought it'd
Or
be
maybe
fun.
if I was being interviewed on a podcast based on that, I feel like I could be plug right in. Right?
Yes. So, but I thought it'd be fun rather than you listing off yours and me listing off mine. Let's flip this and you try and guess mine based on what you know about me, and I'll do the same for you.
Okay.
These don't have to be in order.
Or are we going?
Yeah, let's go one on one.
Okay.
So we'll go every other here. So based on what I know about you, here's one. These are not ranked, so these are 5. Your top 5, but not in any particular order.
Got it.
Okay. Cars.
Maybe more specifically
Mustangs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. So you could go deep on that, no problem. You could jump on a pod and probably talk about that for easily weeks at a
I
time.
mean, I've owned like 9 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay. So I was right on that one.
Yep.
Okay. What do you got for me?
Golf.
Oh, 100%. Well, that's not exactly fair because I told you a little while ago I was kicking around starting a golf podcast.
Actually,
but yes.
I don't remember that conversation ever.
Okay. Well, you should pay more attention.
Yeah.
Okay. My next one for you is going to be Minnesota Vikings.
Yep.
Which that's a little bit of a softball also because you and your son
technically have had a podcast
Yes.
on that. You know why he doesn't do that podcast anymore?
Why?
Because his buddies started finding it on YouTube and they started making fun of him.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's what you were going to say.
And so
teenagers.
he got really like self-conscious about it.
Yeah.
And we end up ending mid-season, and we've
That sucks,
technically
man.
been doing this for like longer than we've been doing this.
Is he in middle school?
Well, it depends where you live, but
Yeah.
he's in 6th grade, going in 7th.
Okay.
So
That sucks.
yeah.
Yeah. That age bracket, man, they're just dream
And I
crushers.
told him, I was like, dude, we have something fun here. Don't give this up.
Okay. What's your next one for me?
Networking.
Okay. I did not have that on here, but I think I could. I don't know if I could talk for like seasons on that, but yeah, I think I could riff on that for a good amount of time.
Well, I feel like I just had to give a speech on networking,
Mhm.
and I have that book that I'm debating on how I'm going to publish, and it's all about the power of networking, and I feel like I could do that too pretty well. But
Yeah, no, I would agree. I actually had that as an asterisk for you,
yeah,
talking on networking. But my next one for you would be camping.
Ooh, I love camping. That didn't cross my mind.
I mean, I don't know if you could have a podcast about camping, but you could talk about different sites around.
it is one of my favorite hobbies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's next for me?
Lending.
Ooh, I didn't have that, but yes, that I think I could definitely riff on that for a while.
And I think you'd weirdly enjoy it,
I probably yes. Okay.
especially in interviewing specific people on lending topics.
Actually, this is kind of fun. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, my next one for you is politics. Yeah, politics for you.
I would be really. I mean, I could do that.
Yeah,
but I would have to do it under an alias that nobody knew me, so I could really talk freely about how I feel.
Call it self-conscious politicking.
Because there's things that I agree with on very much both sides. I lean one direction, but there's things I agree with on both sides, and I would need to be able to just talk freely on both sides of the topics.
You know, it's funny that we've done this for so long now, and we very, very rarely touch on politics.
God, yeah, I'm very opinionated.
And you and I never even really talk about it at all.
But
when we're just hanging out.
But
you
I
know
don't
what I mean?
push my politics on people either.
No.
Yeah.
You're very, very good and selective about that. And yeah, no, but I could just tell.
Yeah.
You always seem like you're very guarded, but anytime that comes up, I can tell you have something to say, but you're like, I don't know if I want to create any enemies out of this because people get weird about politics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, actually, that made me think of another one, but I didn't have it on my list. So what's your next one for me?
Baseball.
Yes, I have that. Specifically, I think fantasy baseball. I could really jam about that because I've been doing it for so long now. I have a strategy. It's gotten me a bunch of victories. I still have the trophy at my house.
Was actually going to be my next one, so now I got to come up with a new idea.
Okay. Oh, that's all right. Okay, so my next one for you is, and this is again a little bit of a softball, but nightlife.
Yeah, just stories.
Yes, yeah, story. I feel like you have years of podcast content in you about that particular topic.
Yeah.
Now you may have to be not married anymore to have that podcast and have it go okay at home, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's see. What are we at? Yeah,
90s music.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Specifically alternative.
Alt rock, 90s. Yeah. Yes. Love it.
Yeah.
You
can have your own serious station on that.
I do.
And then you can sing Pearl Jam to people.
Yeah. Not well. We were just talking about this off air where Aiden, Ted, and I were talking about basically like, can you guys sing? Can you play any instruments? And we arrived at the basically the general consensus that no, we cannot collectively. Although Aiden busted out some kind of like, deep reach. What was it? Breaking Benjamin you busted out, which I give you props for that, man. That was a good pull.
Now I do freely sing in front of my kids in the car, just more to annoy them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So that was the 5 that I had. You got any other, what did I not talk on about you that you had on your list?
I mean, well, nothing really.
I got them all?
Yeah. Because
wow.
I didn't know obviously we talk about real estate and investing, so that'd be the thing on my list.
Sure.
So
yeah. Do you have any? What did I miss though? Nothing else for you? Like any other hobbies or interests?
Surprisingly hit them.
Okay.
What about you?
I had true crime. I could go real deep and dark on that one.
Yeah, I would.
I never talk about it, but I'm a serious listener. Consumer of true crime info.
Well, I guess we could have gone down the superhero path with you.
Yes, for sure. I actually have that. I have fantasy and sci-fi on here too. Books, and I have movies and shows. I could literally do that tomorrow. If you were like, hey, I need a podcast co-host, like, can you talk about anything related to movies and shows? I'd be like, I'm your guy. I could talk like literally the rest of our lives. We could have this.
Who's the kill guy that you obsess over?
The kill guy?
Yeah, the superhero that you really like.
Oh, Deadpool?
Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah, Deadpool. Yeah. Deadpool, Wolverine, Thor. I don't know if it's in that order. It just depends on the movies that are coming out.
I did recently finally find my son doesn't watch movies with me.
What?
Yeah,
why?
He's not into it.
Carson.
But my daughter watches any Marvel, anything with me in that category, right? She loves it. And then she's watched all the Star Wars with me too. But I did find a movie in the last 2 weeks, a series that my son is obsessed with and wants to watch every single one. And we went through probably about 5 movies in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. What are they?
007.
Ooh, okay. So he's a Bond fan.
He is in love with James Bond right now.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
What did you start with?
We started with the most recent ones.
Okay, Daniel Craig?
Yeah, Daniel Craig.
Okay.
So we watched the whole Daniel Craig series through.
Okay.
And so
he's all
the
in?
Casino Royale and all that, yeah.
So you haven't made it back to was it Pierce Brosnan?
So he actually said,
Sean Connery.
He goes, when I think Bond, I think Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
So I'm like, because I was like, let's just
good.
Like, let's just start from the beginning. He's like, no, I want to watch Pierce Brosnan's next.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do those next.
I gotta say, obviously they've made a million Mission Impossible movies. Tom Cruise is typically amazing in whatever role he gets. Mm-hmm. Have you watched those?
I watched all of them, yeah.
I've seen maybe one.
Yeah, they're good.
And I've never seen any of the Fast and Furious movies.
Okay, so one thing about Tom Cruise, and if you don't know it, it'll change your whole perspective on this. Every stunt.
Yeah, he does them all.
Like, he literally hung on the side of a huge plane as it took off and broke a bone while it was going on.
He did that crazy motorcycle jump off the top of the mountain or the ramp or whatever. Yeah, mad props to that guy.
And there was one that he did where he jumped from one building onto another building, and he broke a rib when he hit the side of the building, and he screamed in pain. He's like, nope. He goes, that's one you keep because he said you love how genuine it is. So when you think about that, when you watch Mission Impossible, it changes your whole perspective.
Yeah.
Like Fast and Furious, like it's just gone. It's so
over the top.
so
Yeah.
CGI'd, and none of that stuff's really happening. And it just kind of I don't know. It's almost too much.
I have a lot, despite what you may think about him in his personal life. Like I have mad respect for Tom Cruise and his acting chops.
I'm the same.
Okay, let me ask you this: Tom Cruise, pick a movie. You got to only pick one that he's ever done.
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Okay, yeah, that's all right. Excluding Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick. What do you think?
I would have to see a list of his movies and really kind of.
I'm gonna go Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, that is a great one.
That's a good
Aiden,
pull.
what do you say?
That's a good pull.
I bet you that might be one of the most watched movies that I've ever watched. I've watched that so many times, maybe 20 times I've seen it. I love that movie. And
He does a really good zombie movie, doesn't he?
he was in the Mummy remake.
The Mummy, yeah.
I don't remember him being in a zombie movie. Brad Pitt was in a zombie movie. World War Z.
Yeah, that's a great.
It was
zombie
good.
movie.
The book was amazing, and he was really
So
good
he's got like Mummy, Jack Reacher, and all those. Edge of Tomorrow.
Last Samurai is really good.
Which one?
The Last Samurai.
I never saw that one. That's one of the very few Tom Cruise movies I haven't seen.
War of the Worlds.
Oh yeah, that
That's
was
a good one.
Dakota Fanning was in that.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a good one. But I heard
Eyes Wide Shut.
no. Wait. Eyes Wide Shut is I kid you not, Ted. Hang on. It's the only movie in my entire life that I have ever walked out on.
It's weird.
It was so bad, and I guess I probably missed some key things along the way, obviously. But I was like, oh my god,
Okay.
like the dramatic piano music,
Yeah.
like boom, like I just couldn't handle it. I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Okay, so now looking at here's a few of my biggest standouts besides Top Gun: Risky Business,
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Days of Thunder.
Never saw Days of Thunder.
What?
Yeah,
Do you have
Never saw-
do you have a nice surround sound system?
they
say
it's fine.
They say it's one of the best surround sound movies to watch. Period.
I know that it's good. I just have never seen it.
Rain Man,
Rain Man was great.
phenomenal.
Yep,
Interview with the Vampire, one of my personal favorite movies of
that
all
was
time.
good. Brad Pitt.
What about Minority Report?
Minority Report
Mhm.
was great.
That's a
I
really
love
good
that
movie,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Show me the money.
Oh
Jerry
yeah,
Maguire.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a hit maker, man.
I mean, there's just so many good ones.
The Firm.
Yeah.
He was awesome in The Firm. That was really good too. Yeah. So
Gosh,
yeah, I could go
I'm
real deep.
I'm
on,
a huge fan. He's done great stuff.
Yeah. Also, before The Slap, Will Smith,
Yeah.
one of the biggest hit makers ever. Like,
Yeah. I'm a big zombie movie fan.
okay,
There's
I Am Legend.
There's supposedly a second one coming.
Yeah, there is.
And I am beyond excited. I actually went and
I'm so excited.
I went and sat in that Mustang that was used in the movie.
No,
the
you didn't.
The GT500.
The one where he had his
The red and white
dog
one?
riding shotgun, and they
Yeah.
were shooting at the deer. He's shooting at the deer.
Sitting in Ozarks right now.
Oh my god! No,
Yeah, and there's a car movie museum there.
Oh, that movie was so good. Did you ever see the alternate ending where they actually made it to like
Yes.
he
That's
lived?
what they're using for the second movie.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
right?
That's the ending.
Hey! Spoilers, bro.
Oh,
Aiden?
shit.
All right, turn your mic off.
So obviously we could have a movie one,
Yes,
but I would need Google to help me because my memory sucks.
yeah, same. But what do you think is the most watched movie of your entire life?
Dazed and Confused.
Oh man, that was such a good one. I had the poster up in my studio apartment my sophomore year of
I
college.
could watch that movie any given day.
Again, I've probably seen that movie 20 times. We would just have like a bunch of people over. We'd be playing like PlayStation 2 or whatever, and because I think that was probably maybe it was Super Nintendo. I don't know.
Who knows what else was happening?
Yeah, but
Is that
I would
your
have
favorite Matthew McConaughey movie then?
It was his first.
No, okay, hang on. Let me think about this. Favorite Matthew McConaughey movie? What would you say?
I mean, I would have to go Dazed and Confused.
Okay, I'm gonna,
But there's a lot of them.
I'm gonna twist your question a little bit. I'm gonna say True Detective. Did you ever see it?
Yeah.
True Detective season 1, and because all the other ones, let's be honest here, call a spade. The other ones are not good. Season 3 was not bad. I was really hyped about season 4.
I never got into that show.
True Detective,
Yeah.
season 1.
Yeah.
It's the best series ever made.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it.
Mm.
And then Breaking Bad, like
Yes,
closely following
Breaking
that.
Bad.
Do you ever see Breaking Bad? Don't
Oh, yeah.
say no.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But
Say no.
why what's that to do with Matthew McConaughey?
Nothing. I'm just ranking
Oh.
like my all-time favorite series.
Oh, okay.
For
Interstellar.
ooh, that was good. Ooh, yeah. Interstellar was really good.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street was good. Yeah, the whole yeah, love that. Okay. All right. Well, we went a little off topic there, but who cares? This is our last episode anyway. Nobody might be listening. We don't know.
Crazy to say that.
It is. All right. Hey. Okay. In the spirit of our upcoming guest, Mike Bjork, or Mike Bjork, as you call him.
Well, I was just trying to make it long.
You're trying to. You went full Muppet on him. Mike Bjork. Listen to the intro of the upcoming episode. It's pretty funny. So today's Golden Nugget is I riffed on this a little bit during yesterday's coffee meetup, and this is I just started messing around with this at the suggestion of a longtime fan, two-time guest on the Real Radio podcast, Colin Schwartz. He said, "Do you use Claude, the AI tool?" Right? And you and I, obviously I made fun of you for a long time about ChatGPT. I finally got on board, and now it's gone like a whole bunch of different directions.
I was so ahead of the curve.
You were.
I honestly think I had one of the first people to get subscriptions on the days you could get it.
I believe it, man. You've been talking about this for years. But anyway, my today's golden nugget is, so Claude, which is Anthropic, is the parent company of Claude. If you download the app, they have, I guess it's kind of like ChatGPT has Sora, and they have these different kind of like, I don't know what you call them, but they're basically different little tools within the overall platform of the AI app itself. They have it's called Sonnet. And right now, if you're listening to this, it's Sonnet 4.6 is the version they're on. So here's what I did. I found a multifamily property, and this is one of the first that has hit the market in probably the last 2 years, where I felt it was a good deal with the asking price.
Yeah.
2 years. And I see, I look at all of them. Anything that hits hits Crexy or LoopNet or MLS, I look at all of them.
Did you buy the stock?
Of what?
Claude.
Is it public? I don't know that it's public.
I have no idea.
No, I did not. But anyway, so here's what I did with this. So I took a link. So I took the listing link of the operating, the OM, and it has all the listing details on it. So the income and expenses and all that for whatever it provides. Yeah. So I took the link, I pasted it into Claude, and I said, I want you to analyze this property. And so step 2 is after you paste it, you tell it, this is what I did. So my goal with this whole thing is I want to create basically a first pass at underwriting it. So it's a filter, right? So my first filter is, I'm assuming that there's going to be at least a 50% expense ratio. So you have your gross income, and you've got all your operating expenses that go out the door. Over a large number of properties in the United States, you're going to average roughly around 50% for operating expenses. Fair?
Yeah.
Okay. So I said, assume 50% operating expenses. That's step 2. Then I input the debt that I'm going to use to buy this, and I'm just basing it on current rates. So commercial debt, you're roughly going to be around probably 7.5. If you shop around, you can probably get 20% down, and you're probably going to get 25 year amortization, right? So that's the assumption that I plugged into this for debt. And then I told it I want at least an 8% cash on cash return. Okay. So that's kind of tough to get these days with interest rates where they are. You have to get you have to go above what if you're going to get debt on something, you don't want to get a return of 6% and you're paying 7 on debt because you're going negative. Yeah. Right. So I said, okay, let's just 1%, above the debt service here. I want an 8% cash on cash return. And then I said, pull rental comps all around this property. Okay. And then I said, at what price would I need to buy this for it to pencil out at an 8% cash on cash return? It spit out an entire analysis of the whole thing, pulled accurate rental comps based on, I think, 6 different sources, apartments.com, Zillow, et cetera, right?
Yeah.
And so I saw that there was a delta there. So it was a true value add. And I knew that rents were, whatever they were, $150 below market. And so I knew there was a value add component. I knew that it would cash flow at like $38,000 less than what asking price was, which was $700,000. Okay. This was a 12 unit property in Benson that just got listed 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So I went through this whole exercise yesterday at the coffee meetup, and then this is kind of anticlimactic. But at the end of this, one of our friends, you and I both know him. He's been a podcast guest. He came up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, are you going to buy that? Like, are you interested in it?" And I'm like, "No, dude. If you I just wanted to go through this exercise." I'm like, "But if you're in," and then he's like, "Do you want to buy it together?" And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, well, what would that look like? And he's like, I'll do all the work. You just, if we have to leave any money into it, you get the construction loan or line up the financing, or, if it's liquid lending or another commercial lender or whatever. And then I'll handle all the construction, everything else, and I'll manage it. And you just do your thing. He's like, I just find it's much cleaner that way. And I'm like, you are speaking my love language. Mm-hmm. And so we were both interested. We're on board. And then it sold that day. Oh. So like I was trying to get a hold of the listing agent like all day yesterday.
That's
text,
annoying.
call. Yeah, super annoying. No, never got a reply. Then he texts me, the guy I'm talking about texts me this morning. He's like, it sold. And I'm like, ugh. But I wasn't really planning on buying it. But it was funny because it was a 12 unit and then a 30 unit that was also, so do the math here. It's like $58,000 a door for a 12-plex in a decent area on 70th.
Yeah.
Right. So you don't see those. It's generally been about $85,000 a door is kind of where Class C properties that are built in the 60s, 70s end up in Omaha. Right.
Yeah.
And so this one was a little bit of an outlier. There's definitely room to do a value add, cosmetic improvements, increase operating efficiency and reduce expenses, all those things. And then the 30 unit was $60,000 a door. So, I've got a property sale coming up, knock on wood. And I was like, well, I wasn't planning on buying anything with this, but this is a pretty decent deal. And if I don't have to do anything, great. Mm-hmm. But it sold. So but I'm just saying, use Claude, Sonnet 4.6. And I tried it on my desktop and it did not work as well. I think it was just user error, but it was more set up like a chat bot than an actual research tool on my desktop. So I guarantee it was just a setting thing. But on my phone, I was like, oh my God, this is so good.
When you go into ChatGPT and you do the analyzer, do you go into the GPTs and find a specific one that's like on real estate investing and use it? Or do you use just a traditional, just put it into a new ChatGPT?
I have not used any of these. Okay. I have built my own, but okay. what I'm saying is Claude is way better than ChatGPT. But that's I'm not using any of those. So possibly if I use them, they would be equally as good or better. I don't know. Yeah. But I will tell you, I'm super impressed with Claude the more I've been messing around with it. Like, it's just so much more intuitive, and it comes back to you with like less BS and less, you know what I mean?
Well, that's funny because I just sat down with the person that's redesigning our logos.
Yeah.
And just said, hey, this is what we did with AI. And then the AI conversation went another level. And then she said that Claude is the one that she uses the most. And I wasn't too familiar with it. So she gave me a whole, she's like, I have clients designing apps on this right now.
Yeah. And stay tuned for the upcoming episode with Mike Bjork, because he actually started an AI company and he is specifically building apps for other people using AI tech. And I asked him that question. You're going to have to tune into the episode to find out
Which is right after this.
Yeah. And I was like, gun to your head, you can only pick one. Which AI tool right now, snapshot in time, are you picking? And you tune into the episode upcoming here to find out what he said, and a 5-star review. But anyway, yeah, super interesting stuff. But how about Mike Bjork? Like, his life is crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting, to hear that he just got into real estate in 2019.
Yeah.
I thought he would, with his success he had with the real estate team and his growth, and
I would have assumed he's a 20-year vet.
I thought that's what was the case. I didn't realize that he started a team after, being in 9 months and being a number one producing agent in the state, let alone the country.
Yeah.
It was pretty mind-blowing.
Unlike basically a board of advisors for Zillow, one of 20 people in the entire country. He's sitting next to the dude that owns Expedia. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, great episode. Mike and I have a connection from a long time ago. You'll hear about that in the episode. So it's been really fun getting to know him a little bit better. But yeah, great story that guy has.
So yeah, stay tuned. You'll have Mike Bjork next.
Mike Bjork.
Mike Bjork.